You are waking up to breaking news from the overnight hours. 2 people have been shot and killed in front of the fountains of the Bellagio. Apparently, it started as a beef on social media, then degenerated into a deadly shooting. Thank you for being here. I'm Kim Wagner. Police still looking for the gunman, and we have seen the gunman on social media images. Some may flash across your screen running with gun in hand and using it. It was quite chaotic as we were wrapping up the weekend. This happened just before the 11 o'clock hour, and we have live team coverage that you're waking up to this morning. News 3's Andrew Nomura is going to break down how the beef started on social media, then apparently, according to authorities, devolved in front of the fountains. News 3's Alora Lagarde is going to join us first with a timeline of how this whole thing went down. Good morning, Alora.
Good morning to you, Kim. Yeah, let's just go into how this all happened. But first, I want to set the scene as to where we are. Right now, the northbound roads and the southbound are currently open. Before that, they were completely blocked off. Literally, Kim, no cars were able to drive on this area. And police still have isolated the area near the Bellagio fountains where that happened. Now, let's just go into what we know at this point. Metro Police responded to a shooting on the Strip last night on the 3600 block of Las Vegas Boulevard near the Bellagio fountains around 10:40 p.m. Police ran towards the gunfire and found 2 victims on the ground suffering from gunshot wounds. Despite life-saving measures, both victims were pronounced dead on the scene. Here are the moments that police heard that gunfire, and we warn you, what you are about to hear and see might be disturbing. Police believe they have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident. However, no arrests have been made at this time. The Undersheriff Andrew Walsh spoke to us during a press conference at the scene. Here's what he had to say.
At this point, every effort is being made by members of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department to locate, apprehend, and arrest the suspect who is responsible for this crime.
At this time, they have not identified the name of the suspect or the victims. As Kim had mentioned before, this all did happen. What Metro Police allegedly say was because of some altercation on social media, the 2 victims being social media influencers. We have Andrew Nomura with us this morning, breaking that down a little bit more as to how this all happened and why this all took place in the end. Andrew?
Alora, good morning. Thank you so much. Well, we're currently here at the corner of Flamingo and Las Vegas Boulevard. Since we spoke to you at the top of 5 a.m., police have since reopened the road here, but you can still see a heavy police presence in front of the Bellagio fountain. Now, Undersheriff Andrew Walsh mentioning that this shooting stemmed from a beef that happened online. Take a listen to what he had to say.
At this point, we believe we have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident, knowing that the suspect and the victim had previously engaged in some type of conflict using a variety of social media platforms.
All right, so we were doing some of our digging overnight, and from what we've gathered on social media, of course, this information not confirmed yet, but based on a tweet that has since been taken down that pointed to that the beef was between Sin City Manny and also Finney the Legend, which are 2 YouTubers. From checking those YouTube channels, it looks like both of those gentlemen were just going live, at least within the last 24 to 48 hours. Of course, we are working with police to get more details about this. Hopefully, we'll have an update later on this morning. Kim, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Andrew, before we let you go, and I know it's still an active investigation, but do we know what the beef was about? I know that I guess the tweet or whatever, the post in question was taken down, but were you able to gather any information about it?
Yeah, since we last spoke to you at 5 a.m., Kim, we have been looking on YouTube and on X trying to figure out if there's any tape that could connect the reasons why this shooting took place and why this beef started. At this point, can't tell you. We'll send it back to you.
And anyone who is maybe new to our community, this is highly unusual to have a deadly shooting on the famed Las Vegas Strip. The last time through the digging that I've been doing just here on set since 4 o'clock this morning takes us back to 2017 when Stephen Paddock was raining down terror from that hotel room at Mandalay Bay and the concert goers below. We refer to it as 1 October. Thank you, Andrew, for the latest. Appreciate it.